Hi, I'm Ken Krell. Speakers, authors, coaches, thought leaders come to me to discover how they can take their current position and turn it into high-powered, high-profit, transformational digital events. I can do the same for you too. You're about to watch an excerpt of one of our online events that I think you may find very powerful. After that, I'll meet you and we'll talk about it. I am thrilled to bring you the amazing Marilyn Dion, who does some really interesting stuff. What she does is she helps people celebrate their life journey, and she does it in an interesting way. So Marilyn, welcome to the show, and tell me what this is all about, because I don't even know how to explain it.
Well, thanks, Ken. Thanks for inviting me. I'm really glad to be here today. I discovered this probably about 14 years ago. And what I do is I create unique ceremonies, because all human beings need to find meaning in their lives. And I find a lot of people have been growing away from, say, churches and doctrines and ceremonies that exist that are the same for everybody. So I always say to people, if you want cookie cutter, you don't want me.
Interesting. So tell me, give me an example of what one of those is and what that actually does for your clients.
Okay, so what I do with my clients is I meet with them. It's very personalized service. I listen to them. I find out what they want, what their beliefs and values are. And then I create ceremony around either their life story or their love story or whatever kind of thing is happening in their life. Whether it's a divorce. I've done divorce ceremonies, for instance.
Interesting. I would be curious to see what a divorce ceremony would look like. So if there's something that I want to implement, my viewers like to put things into action. Is there something that you would give us as a tip as to how we may be able to celebrate something in our lives, or something that would be transferable to someone listening to us right now?
Well, I think right now, especially given the pandemic that we're in the middle of, a lot of people have not been able to celebrate the life of someone who's passed away, for instance. So what I've done is actually created a handbook on virtual ceremony that I would be happy to share with your listeners today, Ken.
Wow, that'd be great. What we'll do, get that to my office, and we'll put that in the show notes so you guys can have access to that just by going to our site. That would be awesome. I mean, that's amazing. Give me one. We have to close this interview, unfortunately. I would like to deep dive in this. Would you come back?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, so just before we go, I'm not even sure what you've got me stumped, because this is really very cool stuff. So just real quickly, give me a transformation that may have happened as a result of one of your ceremonies.
Well, let's put it this way. I've had people come up to me after a ceremony, for instance, a wedding, and I've had, say, the parents come to me and say, I didn't know that about them. And I've had couples write me and say, guests are still months later talking about the ceremony more than the reception.
That's cool.
So that is cool, because, and not only that, you have the individual has the life story or the love story written down. That is there forever. And it explains everything about them, why they met, or in the case of a life story, the essence of who that person was. And
Marilyn, that's cool. That's very cool. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you right now, get to the show notes, get that download, go through it, and contact Marilyn, because I tell you what, I want to create some kind of a celebration and some kind of a ceremony, like to get my voice back right now, and that will work really well. Marilyn Dion, you're awesome. I want you back. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. Thanks, Marilyn. So that's one short taste of how you can use the power of digital events to help people transform their lives and find a new way to live. Want to learn how you can put it to use in your own business? Well, stick with me for the Digital Events Essentials Plan. It's called DEEP. It'll take you through how you can plan, produce, and profit from your own online events. It's pretty great, it's pretty free, and I think you'll like it pretty much. So come join me. Click the link either in the description below or somewhere on this video itself, and we'll take you over there. It's completely free. I think you're going to love it, and it will give you the plan you need to plan, produce, and profit from your own digital events.